Okay, this is another rotator by Rotors by Scott. This is like an Alliance T-45, but it's bigger, a lot bigger. Now, I've done a lot of research on this thing, and I'm going to ask for everybody's help on this. I'm going to get this other rotator shaft up here pretty close to the one that's in it. You can see it's about the same length there, but quite a little bit longer on that end. It's got a bigger shaft. Let's see, this shaft measures, I gotta get my calipers out here. I'm not quite ready for everybody. This one here has a diameter of roughly, I would say, excuse me if I'm looking on the other side. Looks like it's around 1.5 inches. Now I'm going to stick this one up here. Oops, got to go the other way. Boy, these things are hard to run if you ain't got an extra hand. Come on, focus. It's a little bit bigger. Boy, it sure looks a lot bigger than what it is. Maybe I need to... Huh. Well, it's quite a bit bigger. But anyway, I'm going to find something to point with. Here's my pocket pry bar. It's a rack and worm gear style. This is the potentiometer. It doesn't have the potentiometer that goes around the shaft like a lot of the Alliance ones. And when it turns, of course it turns the potentiometer. And I'm using the T-45 controller. I'll just give you an example how the wiring is on it. It's got an 800 ohm potentiometer down in there. And I've got it set up pretty close. You can see my marks right there, like that little one right there, the line and the arrow turning clockwise. That's where the potentiometer bottoms out. And that other mark is approximately where, when the rotator turns, it stops. And you can see the other mark on the other side where the gear is turning counterclockwise. I've got a mark on it, and that's where the rotator stops whenever the potentiometer comes around. And these potentiometers will stop, so you want to make sure you get it centered correctly, or you'll tear the thing out of it, the gizmo. And I'm going to try and move some of this stuff around without jarring that thing, because here's a T-45 rotator. You can see the size of it. And this is another of the same rotator as the one that I picked up. This was at a hamfest over the weekend. And one was set up for elevation, the other one was set up for azimuth. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger. Bolt pattern's different where it bolts up. If I had my hand out of the way, you could see how much longer it is. But I've searched and searched and searched, and I cannot find any information on this thing. And here's the wiring for it, the connector. T-45 terminals. And here is the little terminal cap that goes over it. It just screws right on there. There we go. And you turn that little thumb screw and that's the cover for it. A lot different than the other Alliance ones. So I looked at all the Alliance ones like these that are in my little book, and they do not show a potentiometer sitting way down in there like that. Most of them, like I say, are either a clicker or they got the potentiometer around there, and there's a little wire or a little strap that comes over and touches it. But that one is down in there, and it's just a regular potentiometer. It spins as the thing goes. I can hit this thing. Yeah, here we go. You can see it down in there turning, and my shaft is turning. And then of course when it comes around, this tab comes around and hits this little block here that's in the cover, it'll stop. And of course whenever it goes around this way, it'll stop. So I've got it centered up pretty close as far as I can without having a manual on this thing. It's kind of nip and tuck, but yeah, this would be a nice little elevation rotator. Take this cover, drill some drain holes in it so you don't get any water build up in it. And just to show you the difference in the bolt pattern, this is the other one. I'll try to line these up about the best I can. You can see it's got a bigger bolt pattern and wider. This one here I rigged up on a plate, and I ground down the little thing there for the mass pipe to set in. And then I take this big, humongous, this is just what I had on hand. I can bolt that on there and set that into my other rotator, and I'd have an elevation rotator. And the other dead giveaway is it does not have the same clamps like the other Alliance ones do. That's got a big cap on it. And then this is the clamp for the other one. It's got just about the same kind of a U-bolt, but it doesn't have that big thing on there. And of course it would go on the other way. Anyway, I just thought I'd make a video of this thing, let everybody see it. And there's the holes I drilled in that one to let the water drain out of it if I wanted to use it as an elevation. So yeah, let me know what everybody might think of what this thing is. I've done a lot of research on it and I can't find anything on it. Anything that looks like it uses that style potentiometer, that terminal cover, and the way that the wires attach to the bottom. It's kind of like a dead giveaway that it's not a true blue Alliance, but it is kind of like an Alliance. So just looking for some ideas. Okay. And once more, this is me. My phone number's on there. Email. Phone number's right underneath YouTube channel. Okay. And hopefully somebody knows what I'm working on here, because I sure ain't found nothing on it. Okay, that's that one. 10 minutes worth. Later.